Hey everybody, Current Bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means
Your storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
it means it's Tuesday. It means it's still Skype episode. So here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Someday we will be joined again in matrimony, but
But who knows when that will be?
I guess whenever your wife lets me come back.
Well, she might never let you come back.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I don't care. You're just going to stop me.
So yeah, you can tell what kind of episode this is going to be because I've already killed one beer before we even started really doing anything. So
Wow, I didn't even realize you drank it. I just keep staring at your shirt because I like that shirt.
yay! Yeah, dude, I haven't bought a shirt at Walmart forever, but I was just walking through Walmart and I was like, hey, I like that Ice Cube shirt. And I was like, hey, you think they have it in fat people sizes? So I looked and I was like, yes, fat people sizes.
Dude, I saw on, what, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was on TV, and they were like, they're like, Ice Cube tweets out anti-Semitic blah 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 blee blee, and I'm like, what? So I'm looking and I'm like, yeah. I was like, no, and they're like, he hates white people. Like, no, he fucking doesn't. You know, come on. I was like, he might not be thrilled. You know what I mean?
Understandably.
Can you blame him? You know, who the hell's gonna blame him at this point in time? You know, so. I was like, but no, I don't think he hates white people.
I was gonna.
Like, I'm not gonna listen to his music anymore, man. Cause he said he hates white people. Like, he never fucking said that.
Ice Cube is a national treasure, and I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, dude. Trump says things that are stupid, but people like to. I know people like to take them and twist them and blah blah blah. You know, sometimes he outright says dumb things, and you could just pinpoint it. You're like, that is dumb. You know what I mean? Sometimes not so dumb, and you're like, okay, I know that's rare, but sometimes he does say things that are not so dumb.
Was I making a face? Wasn't even aware I was making a face.
A little bit of a face, kind of, but no. But yeah, but then that even then, they try to go at him. It's like, dude, okay, yes, I know the guy's fucking nuts, and he says stupid shit. He does stupid shit. As like, but sometimes there's a little nugget in there somewhere where he'll do something okay, and you're like, yeah.
I felt my face do it again. You said it, and my face just went.
Because we're like, damn it, because he pardoned Jack Johnson. And you're like, he was forced into that. It's not like he called up the NAACP and was like, hey, Jack Johnson got a raw deal. He don't give a fuck. But they were like, hey man, you should do this, and he was like, okay, Jack Johnson, he's the guy who invented peanut butter. They're like, no, god damn it, just say whatever, just say he's pardoned. Okay, but yeah, but he did it, and you're like, okay, it's like Bush. He fucked up a lot of stupid shit, but then he did something good. And you're like, you get that face. Obama tried to do something good, but he had boogly Mitch McConnell. I'm not gonna let him do a goddamn thing.
Anyway, what we're doing today is comebacks to drugs.
Comebacks?
That wasn't the exact title, but it was something about it was about comebacks to when people offer you drugs.
Comebacks, like sounds like a porno you would watch.
Yeah, it was actually one I was in. But anyway, that doesn't matter, right? So
that's right. That's when you went under your porn name, Patrick Mulhoon.
That's a real guy.
Is it?
Yes.
That shit up. Sorry, Patrick.
Oh, fuck. No, dude. What was the great one? It was from the Rotor fucking review. There was a great porn name in that. Cold
Iron.
Still.
Cold Iron. Yeah, it was Brett Cold Iron or some shit.
Yeah. But anyway, it doesn't matter, right? It starts off with these what?
I said it really doesn't.
Okay. So it really, really doesn't. We're talking about Rotar. It definitely does not fucking matter. And I don't know why
Hold
I don't
on.
know why I can't say the name of that fucking movie with the actual O in the end. I say Rotar. Like there's like a
Rotar.
R.
Because you're retarded after watching it.
Pretty fucking much. So anyway, it starts off with these early high school students playing pool. In comes dude with Coke.
Hey, how are you boys? Pretty good. What you up to? Playing a bit of pool. Hey, do you want to try something? Oh yeah, mate, I'll have a go.
He's like,
Nah,
"Hey,
mate,
want some
I've
coke?"
got enough
And the
troubles in
kids
my
are like all
life. I
confused and
don't
stuff.
add drugs
And
to it.
like, was this
No
a
worries,
like?
I
I
was
worked at a
only
place
joking
that this
anyway.
reminded me of. Like, it was a place with
Group
kids and
home.
huh?
Group home.
Yeah, like a group home. You know, they had the kids and everything. And I basically cooked for them in the morning and stuff. And even though all the stupid workers were always like, these kids are kind of special, you know, and they get fucking pissed off for no reason, you know. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, you know. I talk to these kids like I would talk to anybody, except I wasn't like fucking this and fucking that, you know what I mean? You know. But no, I gave them choices instead of everybody was always giving rules and everything. Me in the morning, I was like, "You guys want chocolate chip pancake? Or do you want that shit?" You know. And they were all thrilled just to have a choice instead of somebody just fucking barking orders at them all the time.
But how long did you last at that job? Not that long.
Not long at all because they expected me to clean, and I'm like, I ain't fucking Mary Poppins, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I cook, but I ain't cleaning, motherfucker. Shit. Besides, it didn't make any sense, man. They wanted me to run the sweeper and like an inch away from these kids' doorways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you don't want them to get pissed off, but you don't care if I run the sweeper, this loud ass motherfucking Kirby at 4 o'clock in the morning. Right by their door. That won't piss them off at all, you know?
Oh yeah, true that.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
like, fuck them.
anyway, so
It's better
the
than those workers did anyway.
so the
At least,
kid,
oh yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
so the one kid, right? He says he has enough problems in life. He doesn't want involved in this.
Nah, mate, I've got enough troubles in my life. I don't add drugs to it.
And then Coke guy just like, I tips.
No worries, I was only joking anyway. That's okay.
See, that's the way it is. Like when somebody offers you drugs, and they're like, somebody's like, nah. They're normally like, cool. That's it. You know, there's no fucking pressure. No.
Nobody's there like, oh, you got to take this shit, man. What do you mean? Like, of course you'll have the dickhead that's like, come on, man. Come on, man. But like, after you're like, there was always a second time of, come on, man. But you're like, nah, dude, I'm good. Usually the person's like, all right, man.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody pressure me into shit. I've tried shit because I wanted to motherfucking try shit, you know? But I also stopped shit because I wanted to motherfucking stop shit. You know what I mean? There was no clutch. There was nothing holding me down. You know what I mean? Like, I got into coke. I stopped, because A, it wasn't fun. I was tired of waking up going, my fucking head, like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dried out, like somebody just poured salt and sand into your fucking head. And you're just like, oh. You could not get rid of that cotton mouth. It stayed with you all day.
Yeah. The sore throat, the whole, yeah.
Yeah,
Your
that's why when you hear somebody's like, "Hey, man, I know somebody that's got some cocaine in it," and you're like, "Fuck you," because like, I want to really badly, just one time. You know what I mean? I just want to smash out a gagger and like, blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
and
So
just
much.
put the rest of my tongue and just like, but I can't because I know what that next day brings. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why I do it because I know what that next. That's why when I drink, I don't do it to excess because I know what that next day brings.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes I'm getting older, so I don't really do it that much. Besides, I've been working out like a madman lately. There's no way I'm going to pound booze and then try to work out the next day.
Oh, dude, I want to see you pound booze and work out at the same time. I want to see you hurt yourself. But anyway, we're like one thing in this.
Meanwhile, I still smoke like an asshole. So, you know,
Everybody has their things, dude. Life sucks. So
trying to quit. It's just rough. It's the worst thing. How the hell can I quit something as harsh as cocaine? but still, I can't kick cigarettes. Makes sense, you know.
Anyway, we really need to move on to the second part of this because it fucking like clacker fucking transitions to a scene. Ooh, sorry.
Whoa.
And his girlfriend are like sitting on a couch, right?
Hey babe, can't wait for the party tonight.
I'm a bit tired. I might not go out after the party.
And she tries giving him these pills.
So at the party, have some pills. It will give you a buzz. It will make you feel better.
Dude says, blah, blah, fucking blah.
What? I'm good enough for that shit.
Come on, baby, you'll love it.
No, I'm going and I'm going to have fun without it. Sweating, spewing, stressing out after it. I don't need that. It's not worth it, babe.
Yeah, whatever. I'll probably have to look after you, so don't worry about it.
Oh, my ass.
Well, at least it's not just in my house where you complain about it.
Well, I was sitting there for quite some time.
So anyway,
you know.
so we transition to Mark, right? He's this dude that's on the ground. And the fucking dude's like, Mark.
Mark.
Picks up a not even open beer that's sitting there, runs outside, and very poorly delivers this.
I think Mark OD.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah, dude. Did you get, like, we didn't get, hold on. We didn't get to that part yet about the cow.
Ooh.
No, we're not there yet.
So I'm going to wait till you're done, like, getting ice and stuff, because that's extremely loud.
Yeah. Dude, no, I also got to piss, so you're going to have to wait for that.
Oh, no, that's fine. So
You're
we're
not gonna
moving
see-
on. So anyway,
Oh.
so like I said, Mark's on the ground. The kid goes out, poorly delivers the kid OD, and nobody fucking cares. Nobody at all. Hell, some of them are even happy. I know they're not really happy, but, you know, they're delivering their lines with smiles on their face, looking into the camera and whatnot. And I love how the one girl, which was the girlfriend in the earlier skits, like, oh, I do know he was doing a lot of drugs earlier.
Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of drugs earlier today.
Hey, hold on a second.
The one boy runs off to go see if his mom's home.
Oh, shit. I'll go check if his mum's home.
Because I'm sure that's what he would want when he wakes up from his OD, is his mom standing over there being like, what the fuck?
I love the line delivery of these was brilliant.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. I loved this. I mean, I don't love this as much as, like, Godzilla versus Mito Kuman. But what's great is I love this. These two kids, right? They're just sitting there. One's eating chips, the other's just sipping on a fucking drink. Don't care at all that Mark is in the fucking thing, right? Dying.
Lucky these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a straight fuck about Mark.
Well, the one girl does. She says she's going to go put Mark in the recovery position.
I'll put him in the recovery position. I'll call 000, get an ambulance.
And other
Who's that?
thing.
What about that fat little girl with the glasses? Like, somebody should call blah.
If you think someone's overdosed, put them in the recovery position and call 000.
Yeah, I was just talking about her because she said about doing those things.
Well, yeah, like she was the only one concerned, and I'm sorry I called her a fat little girl.
But whatever, so.
I love how that's how we blow it off. We're just like, whatever.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude. It really fucking doesn't.
Does it not matter? Apparently it matters to everyone on the planet.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to the people that actually like us. If people don't like us, fuck them.
Was that a question?
It was a question and a statement.
Like, fuck them? You know, people don't like us. Fuck them? Or try to get them to maybe understand us, and then maybe they would like us.
Yeah, probably not.
No, or just we don't give a fuck if they like us or not.
Not really. So, anyway, right? Girl is in the fucking room and she's on the couch freaking the fuck out from drugs.
Oh my god, it's getting out of my head. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, what is this? What's happening? Oh my gosh.
That's right, dude. I love the one girl gets up, she's laughing, and comes around and just starts watching her. She's like, get at me! Get at me! And everybody just kind of stand around a group, and I'm like, where are the counselors? The
And then, like,
counselor letting her on the couch, jiggle dance on the couch, and nobody does anything.
Oh, don't touch me!
so whatever, I guess, what is this? Like, the coach, the counselor at the group home, whatever this is, comes in and says he's going to call the cops.
I'm going to call the police. We can't keep her safe, and it's not safe to be around her.
So, obviously, we have seen... Repeat?
I said, he's like, there'll be drugs in here, And I'm like, it's a group home with no windows. Did you see windows? Because I didn't see windows. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you, Jehovah's Witnesses? You got like, there's no windows.
Dude, when we and Trish were watching this, Trish mentioned something about like the doors and stuff. She's like, those are some weird doors. So they were like kind of like metal lattice work, and they kind of everything seemed kind of barred up. I don't remember because I can't look at it right now, but maybe up there's the front of the house thing. Does it seem a little secure to you?
A little bit. So like this is like an Australian institution for the criminally insane teenager.
Maybe. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not saying that it is.
This is like Australia's reefer madness.
Yes. Faster.
He's like, you call that drugs? That's not drugs. This is drugs. Just pulls out a fucking gator head size of drugs,
So we have seen the whole entire cast of this now. Like everybody in this is still going to be in it for the rest of it. But we now cut to dude breaking up with his girlfriend over text. What a fucking dickhead.
It's over. What are you doing, mate? Broken up with Laura. What? It's too much trouble.
You don't break up with somebody over text. I mean, he is like 12 years old, so I mean...
You don't do anything of importance through text. If it's important, you do it, face to face. Unless you're an asshole senator and you got COVID, you don't go to your people and,
Well, at least make the call. If it's not face to face, at least make the call.
Unlike Private Goldberg, whatever the fuck that dude's name, that guy, that senator, whenever he got COVID and he went and he just told his people in person. He's like, yeah, I know, I shut the air conditioning off too, so we would all just be sitting here with no air circulation and me going, blah, 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 blah.
But anyway, so she goes and talks to her friends about what I don't fucking remember and I don't fucking care.
He dumped me.
We're out of control. You really need help.
I didn't even do anything that bad.
Yeah, you did.
So, it does not matter. So we cut to these four girls hanging out. One girl brings pot.
Hey guys, how you going?
Hey, good.
I got some pot here. Do you want to try some?
The girls turn them down.
No thanks.
You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, you?
Because mom's picking them up.
No, Mum's picking me up from the party. I don't think it'd be a very good look.
She won't know.
Yeah, she will.
And the girl says this.
Oh, I want to be an actor. How I remember my lines if I'm a Stainer.
I have no fucking clue, dude. Me and Trish rewound what the fuck, like fucking 3 or 4 times trying to figure out what this girl with the glasses was saying, man. Anybody out there with a Australian viewer? Any Australian viewers out there want to help us out?
Well, seeing as how we have 0 in the Australian category as far as fans go.
We don't know.
How do we know? Somebody would comment.
Not necessarily. Not many people comment. So anyway, we cut to the next one. Where it's 3 girls in a kitchen, and dude comes in with some weed.
Hey ladies, do you want to smoke some weed with me?
Dude, it's always the same thing.
Then, she gives reasons, or they give reasons why not to smoke the weed. I don't care anymore.
No thanks, I'd rather smell like Justin Bieber.
Hey, what about you, pretty lady?
I didn't spend all my time doing my makeup to look this good to go home looking like crap. Nah, man, I kissed a smoker once. It tastes like an ashtray. She'll be right.
Oh, okay.
What a loser. Yeah, very.
But the line delivery is all great.
Because it's a faulty whole. The whole thing's faulty, because there is never not a reason. There's never not a reason, Before you watch a movie, it's probably a good idea, Before you eat something, probably a good idea, Gonna go for a walk in the woods, good idea, not too bad,
Good idea.
Fly in a plane, I wouldn't suggest flying said plane.
Well, yeah, I guess that's probably wise.
What your pilot getting on the intercom going, I'm fucking juiced. This Tropicana cookies is the best goddamn shit I've ever had. All right, we're going 30,000. Good luck, folks.
So anyway, we now cut to the next scene, my God, where it's these four dudes talking about girls and whatnot.
G'day, boys. How are ya?
Pretty good, yourself?
Yeah. I get nervous talking to girls.
Dude comes in with some orange pills or whatever, confidence pills?
Do you want a bit of confidence? No way.
Tic Tac.
And they shoot him down pretty fucking hardcore by saying shit about, like, using their junk and whatever.
Well, how about you?
No thanks, I might need my little friend downstairs for later.
No thanks, I don't want to end up like you.
What's wrong with me? What? Why?
Using their junk.
I'll use that later, and blah, blah, blah. It's fucking, I don't know. I don't care. I don't.
It's just like 3 minutes long.
No, this fucking PSA, whatever the fuck this is, a fucking diary of a group home, was 6 minutes long, and we've already been talking about it in this recorded session for 25 minutes. That doesn't count when we started this, whenever I fucking stopped recording in between.
We have a lot to say about a lot of things.
Moving on.
That just proves that nobody else listens to us or cares. So if we get on here, we just blah 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 blah, you know, and it's okay. Nobody else wants to hear
about us.
Huh?
I said that's what people like about us.
Is it?
I don't know. So we cut to this kid. He's at a car dealership, and in comes kid offering him fucking drugs in the car dealership.
Do you want to try some awesome stuff? Want to give it a go?
That's actually worse than that goddamn Paul Walker PSA thing we did where they were at the carnival and the kid tries giving them crack in the middle of the carnival. This is way fucking worse.
Yeah, and like the kid got inside, like it looked like a Camaro, or I don't know what the fuck it was.
Well, he wants drugs, so that's why he won't do the drugs.
Nah, I don't want drugs, mate. I want a new car, mate. Okay.
What's an Australian car? Can you name one Australian? What?
A ute. That's a utility vehicle. That's a fucking I can't remember what they're fucking called here. Where were they called here? It doesn't matter. So anyway.
Chrysler.
This fucking grown-up dude, he's giving some voiceover while kid's getting his fucking car.
Set a good example for your friends and your family and live the life you want. Like Rodney here, who realises that drugs could get in the way of his future and in the way of his dream car.
Ding.
Yeah, he was like, you can be cool just like Timmy, as long as you pick up that crack pipe.
So we fucking transition again to this kid playing video games. This kid comes in, offers him fucking drugs.
Oh, do you want some weed, man?
And he says, no, I play video games to escape my fucking blah, blah, blah.
I don't need that stuff. I play video games to escape my reality.
So anyway, yeah, I would like to do some drugs and then play some video games. That sounds like a good fucking day to me, man.
Yeah, but sometimes when you do it, you can't make up your mind to what the hell you want to play. It turns into one of those things where you play a game, you start to, and you're like, I really don't want to play this.
I do that all the time.
I don't want to play this. Put another one in. And then by the time you're done with your whole collection. You're like, I don't want to play anything.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
So finally, we cut to this kid tending to his cows.
Yeah. He has 2 cows to tend to.
And of course, just like the weird, awkward places kids come up to give you drugs, kid comes up to give him drugs.
Nice cows.
Thanks, mate.
Do you want some weed?
It's like every single place these kids were at, somebody offered them drugs. I want to go to this place because no matter where you're at, somebody's going to offer you drugs. You go to the carnival, somebody's coming up and like, hey, man, bag of drugs? Yeah, dude. You know, you go get some ice cream, somebody goes up and goes, hey, man, bag of drugs? Yeah, man. You know, and I'll take some raspberry, whatever the fuck that is. You know, and then, like, whatever. Car dealership, you're like, I love that Honda. Bag of drugs? I like that, too. It's a great place. We're going to Australia.
So, but anyway, The dude says, well, who will tend to my cows?
Nah, mate. If something goes wrong, who'll look after my cows?
Nobody, they're cows.
And then dude's like, well, they can have some too.
You cows can have some as well.
You don't need to tend them. They tend themselves. They barely move around. They eat grass and they shit all day. And they taste.
So they end up home in my belly.
Oh, you're sick.
Anyway, he says they can have some too.
You cows can have some as well.
Did I say that already? I might have.
You might have. It's okay.
You saw it twice because fuck it. But anyway, he has this little clever response.
Nah, mate, they're on a different kind of weed. Fine.
He's like, don't worry, we'll get the cows stoned and they'll just lay down here for a while. We'll come back to it. 2 hours from now, they'll still be sitting there.
Yum, 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 yum.
This grass is fucking delicious.
So now we cut to all of these kids.
Where's Bob? He was here yesterday. Has anybody seen Bob? He got one of those really cool orange tags on his ear, and he's just gone. Samuel is a fat guy, just off to the side, like, yeah.
So anyway,
delicious.
We cut outside to all of these kids and their policemen. He says some stuff.
Do you ever think of your great friends, mates, parents, brothers, sisters? Well, I can tell you, if you get tied up in the drug trade, it's going to be bad news for them and probably you.
The green-shirted kid's hands twitch like fucking crazy, and then, say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs! He looked like Muhammad Ali holding a salt shaker.
And then credits.
That's terrible.
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 But when aren't we terrible? We're horrible, horrible, horrible human beings.
Well, you are.
Yeah, you're right. I am. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
I'm a huge dickhead.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
But anyway, I'm going to... damn, I almost fucking just walked out of this episode. I was almost like, fuck.
Yeah, where are you going to go? What are you going to do?
I'm going to end it because we've been talking about this fucking bullshit for way too long.
Yeah.
So for Gutter and Bird, we'll see you next week. Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure they're Australian. They have to be either Australian or New Zealand.
I'm pretty sure they're Australian.
Yeah. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's just get this fucking shit started.
We should know our geographics.
Well, it's kind of hard when you don't know where you just go by an accent.
Yosemite.
Yeah.
Yosemites. Dude, I can't let that go. Like, come on, man. If a fucking child knows Yosemite, Yosemite.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want, we can do like a short quarantine thing after this, so we can just get into this.
I'm just fucking saying, it's basic English, man. Like, and a guy doesn't know basic English, and I know people, if it's on the tip of their tongue, they want to say it, but they don't want to say it. The guy's fucking dumb. Like, he's third grade dumb. Like, I mean, and that's not being mean anymore. I'm actually thinking he has a third grade education because he struggles with words that normal people can say. Is it just he's never said these words? The words Yosemite has never crossed his mind ever before until just now. And they're like, hey, you gotta, the trees and this and that. And he's like, what, a sequoia and Yosemite? They're like, whatever. Because if they correct him, he's just going to get pissed off. I think that's it.
But okay, it's like, if you want, we could do a quarantine thing, because there's a couple things I want to bring up. Because, never mind. I don't want to bring it up now. So anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm sorry, okay. Go ahead. I didn't do it.
Yeah, delay. I know, dude. Everybody. Ah!
Go ahead. I'll just be here.
Everybody. Well, you have to move over to. You're off to the. Yeah.
The delivery was perfect.
Yeah, dude. All of it. It was pretty great.
It was terrible, but it was great.
Oh yeah.
terribly great.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that fucking cow thing killed me. He's like, want some weed? He's like, what would I do with my cows? Well, I get the weed. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking great. Like, I don't know, hillbilly, what would you do with your cows while you get the weed?
You just stand there, you smoke the weed, and you watch your cows. That's it.
Right? I get the cows would just sit and do what they do.
Which is eat their own weeds.
They would eat weed and shit everywhere.
Yeah. Until it's time to, like, turn them into burgers.
Yeah. Till it's time to call them home. And by that I mean kill them and eat them.
Oh yeah, I got you. Because that's where cows' homes are, in my belly.
Dude, cows have no idea. They got a pretty raw deal, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're intelligent enough to realize they're getting the high hard one from all of us.
Yeah. But do you want cows to be, like, sentient?
Like,
because I know I don't. I don't want them to, like, turn against us.
Like, they'll figure it out.
There's a lot of cows, man.
There are a lot of cows.
And you see what happens when, like, people try going up against a group of bulls in, like, Spain. You see what happens whenever they tempt fate and do that. So
I don't think cows would. I think cows are going to go at you like, say, a bull would. Oh, come on, fuckface.
Well, I mean, if they start figuring out what we're doing to them, and they fucking, cow running at you would suck just as bad as a bull. You might not get gored, but
you're still going to get dominated one way or another. A cow's still going to run your ass. It's still going to freight train your ass. That's 1,200 pounds of pork, just blasting you.
Pork? Oh, of beef. Not pork, beef.